You are in the middle of a heated argument. You know you are right. You have all the facts, but just as you are about to make your winning point, you feel it. That familiar burn in your eyes and the lump in your throat. Tears. And just like that, you feel like you have lost. The other person sees you as fragile, and it feels like your own body has betrayed you. But what if those tears are not a weakness at all? What if they are a complex, deeply human reaction to being overwhelmed? Today, we are not just going to understand why this happens. We are going to learn how to rewire that response and reclaim your power in those critical moments. Let us be honest. Crying when you are angry is one of the most frustrating things a person can experience. It feels like your emotions have been hijacked. In a moment where you want to project strength and conviction, your body produces the universal signal for vulnerability. This can leave you feeling misunderstood, embarrassed, and even more powerless. But we have got to reframe this. Crying when you are angry is not a sign that you are broken or too emotional. It is a complex signal that your system is overwhelmed. It shows that you care deeply about what is happening. Many psychologists see it not as a weakness, but as an indicator of how important the situation is to you. The tears are a physiological SOS that says, "I have hit my coping capacity." Often, this response is an echo from the past, a survival strategy that became a default setting. Your brain is essentially hitting the gas pedal of anger and the brake pedal of fear at the exact same time. Think of it as a neurological traffic jam. But the good news is, you can learn to manage that traffic. And that process starts with understanding what is really going on in your brain and your body. To reclaim your power, you need to understand the mechanics. It is not random. It is a chain reaction rooted in biology and psychology. When you perceive a threat, like an injustice or feeling dismissed, your brain's alarm system, the amygdala, goes off. This triggers the fight or flight response, flooding your body with stress hormones like adrenaline and cortisol. Your heart rate climbs, your muscles tense. Your body is getting ready for a fight. But for many, another system kicks in, especially when expressing anger feels socially unsafe. This is where things get interesting. One influential but still debated framework, polyvagal theory, suggests that a part of our nervous system called the dorsal vagal complex can trigger a freeze or collapse response. Instead of mobilizing you, this system can initiate a shutdown, helplessness, surrender, and tears. So, when you cry while angry, your brain is stuck in a paradox, hitting both the gas and the brake. It is an overload. Overwhelmed by the intensity, your brain might be looking for a pressure release valve. Some early research has suggested that emotional tears are chemically different from other tears and may contain certain proteins and hormones. It has also been proposed that crying might stimulate the release of calming chemicals like oxytocin and endorphins, which could be your body's own messy, built-in, self-soothing mechanism. So why does your brain hit the brakes with tears? One compelling explanation often points back to your past. For many who cry when angry, this can be a conditioned response that started in childhood. Think of it as the good child adaptation. If you grew up in a home where expressing anger was punished, shamed, or simply not allowed, your young brain learned a critical lesson. Anger is dangerous. Getting angry might have led to rejection or conflict. In contrast, crying might have brought comfort and safety. A child's brain is wired for survival, and its main job is to stay connected to caregivers. So, it can create a neural shortcut. The second that high-energy anger starts to rise, the brain may reroute it through a safer pathway. Sadness and tears. Instead of shouting, "My boundaries were crossed," the body cries, "I am hurt. Please take care of me." This is not a conscious choice. It is an automatic survival strategy that can become wired into your nervous system. Understanding the why is half the battle. Now for the how. The goal is not to stop feeling anger or to stop crying. It is to uncouple the automatic link between them so you can choose how to respond. Here are 4 powerful techniques to start rewiring that circuit. Technique 1. Acknowledge and name the feeling. The first step is to bring conscious awareness to the automatic process. The moment you feel that heat in your chest and the lump in your throat, just pause. Instead of fighting it, name it. Say to yourself, I am feeling angry right now. And I am also feeling hurt. My body is starting to feel overwhelmed. By naming the emotion, you shift from being in it to observing it. This simple act engages the thinking part of your brain, which helps calm the emotional alarm bells. You are signaling to your brain, I see what is happening, and I am okay. This creates a small but crucial gap between feeling and reacting, and that gap is where your power is. Technique 2. Use grounding to regulate in the moment. In the heat of the moment, you need to actively calm your body down. Slow, deep breathing is one of the most effective ways to do this. Try the 4-7-8 technique. Inhale slowly for 4 counts, hold for 7, and exhale for a long, slow 8 counts. This extended exhale helps activate the part of your nervous system responsible for relaxation. Another great tool is the 5-4-3-2-1 grounding technique. Name 5 things you can see, 4 things you can feel, 3 things you can hear, 2 you can smell, and 1 you can taste. This yanks your attention out of the emotional storm and into the present. Technique 3. Build your emotional tolerance over time. This is not a one-and-done fix. It is more like building a muscle. You need to teach your nervous system that it can handle the energy of anger without collapsing. Journaling is a fantastic way to do this. Set aside time to write about what makes you angry with no filter. This gives your anger a safe place to go and helps you understand its triggers. Technique 4. Reclaim anger as a healthy signal. Finally, let us reframe your relationship with anger itself. Anger is not the enemy. It is a vital, healthy, and intelligent emotion. Anger is a messenger. It is a signal that a boundary has been crossed, a need has been ignored, or an injustice has occurred. Your anger is trying to tell you something important. To reclaim it, start asking, what is this anger telling me I need? Do you need respect? To be heard? To feel safe? Once you identify the need, you can express it constructively. Use I statements to communicate your feelings without blame. For example, I feel angry and hurt when I am interrupted because it makes me feel like my opinion does not matter. I need to be able to finish my thought. This transforms a potential meltdown into a powerful act of self-respect. Crying when you are angry is not a character flaw. It is a testament to your sensitivity, a sign of how deeply you care, and for many, a survival strategy that once kept them safe. It is the sound of a nervous system that learned to surrender before it could fight. But you are no longer in that past. With awareness and practice, you can learn to honor the message of your anger without collapsing under its weight. You can learn to be both strong and vulnerable, set boundaries with courage, and choose your response. That is not just managing your emotions. That is liberation. If this resonated with you, share in the comments which of these rewiring techniques you are going to try first. And for more content on understanding your emotions and reclaiming your power, do not forget to like and subscribe.